Hello, welcome to Workout with Kathy. Today's class is going to be a series of mat stretches. So all you need is a mat or a carpeted surface and some type of a stretch band. It could be a yoga band, it could be a stretch band, it could be even a dog leash. Let me show you. A typical yoga band is just a band of webbing. It's got some rings that you can make a loop with, so that's very helpful. A stretch band is just some latex that just stretches. I would get a stronger one so that it's not too flimsy and you can get a little bit of resistance with it into your stretches. Or, as I was walking my dog today, I realized that's a 6-foot stretch, a yoga band. And that's a great place, again, for your foot to slide into. So use what you've got, and let's get started. Put those off to the side. So we're starting in this cross-legged position. Now, don't have your feet underneath your shins. Have them separated a little bit, one foot in front of the other, but have them bent. And I want you to sit up nice and tall. I want you to lift the ribs off of those hip bones. I want you to relax the shoulders, elongate the neck, and the crown of your head should be reaching up to the ceiling or up to the sky. Let's do a few breaths to relax the body and focus and prepare for our class. I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose, feel your belly push out. As you exhale, pull the belly in and exhale through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes as you do this. Inhale and exhale. Great. Okay, from this position, again, I want you to stretch up. I want you to reach your arms up. And I want you to place your left arm back down as we stretch the right arm up and slightly over the body. Try not to let the right hip come off the ground. Push it back down and release. Let's try that with the left side. Push the left sit bone into the mat as you reach up and over with your left hand and feel a good stretch from your hip through the arms, all the way up the side. And release. Let's try that again. With the right arm reaching up and over. Exhale. Inhale, release. We're going to inhale into the stretch and exhale as we finish the stretch. Inhale, release. Good. Let's lift those arms just straight out to the side. Stretch those hands away from the body. We're going to rotate 90 degrees. We're going to place the hands on the ground, and we're going to look over the shoulder. And release to the front. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Place the hands on the ground. Finish exhaling. Feel the good stretch. Inhale. As we turn back. Let's try that one more time. Stretch it out. Rotate. Hands on the ground. Look over the far shoulder. And release. Arms back out to the other side. Look over the shoulder. Keep breathing. And return to the front. Hands down, relaxed. Awesome. Let's now go into what's called a cobbler position. You can really feel those sit bones as you kind of rock side to side. And we're going to turn the feet, the bottom of the feet, open like we're opening up a book. So turn them up and feel that in your inner thighs. We're sitting tall, elongating that neck, crown of your head is reaching up. The sit bones are grounded into the mat. Feel that good stretch in the spine, especially the low back. Pressing the knees down a little bit. Feel that stretch on the hips and the inner thigh. And relax a little bit as we adjust our hands. You put your hands on your shins, elbows wide, sitting tall, and let's just lean forward a little bit. We're further feeling that in our inner thighs and the groin. We're breathing. You can even close your eyes and just listen to me. It's very relaxing. And now, place your hands underneath the knees and lift them up. We're in a tuck position. Pull the knees in, sit tall, feel that good stretch in the spine, and release. Let's stretch our legs out in front. And again, we're sitting nice and tall. Pull that belly in, stretch the spine. We're going to put our hands right by our hips, and we're going to press into the ground, further stretching the spine. Pull those toes back. The legs are straight. If you can, lift those heels off the ground because you're pulling back so much. Again, feeling that stretch. It's almost like a little bit of a traction, stretching the spine. There's really no weight in the spine. There you go. Doesn't that feel nice? And release. Take the right knee, bring it up into the body. Put that foot flat on the ground, bring it up as close as you can, pull the shoulders back and down. Again, sit up nice and tall. Breathing. One more time. And release. Same leg, but just bring it over the opposite leg and pull that knee into your chest. Now you're feeling a little bit more in your glute and your hip. That should feel nice. If you would like, take your same side arm as the knee that's bent and bend that elbow, pulling that knee into the chest as you reach the opposite hand behind the body, and we're going to just turn. Great. So that's for our hip. We're going to now reverse it. We're going to hook with the opposite hand, and now we're getting a spinal twist as we rotate to the other side. Anchor that palm flat on the ground, elongate the body, and you'll feel a different stretch. Fantastic. And come back to the front. Go back to that strong sitting position, one knee bent. Now don't let the spine sag. Sitting tall, back into that staff position. Remember, we're working on posture in everything we do. Bring the other leg up into the chest. Flex that bottom, the straight leg, flex that foot. Sitting tall, take that leg across the body, anchor it into the ground, and let's go with that same side arm. And I want to do this stretch and reach the opposite arm behind you and just turn a little bit, pulling that knee into the hip. Inhale and exhale. For a deeper stretch, take the opposite hand. Hold that knee, pull it in, look over the shoulder, sitting tall, and feel that in your glutes and your spine now. Breathing. And return to the front. Take that leg back into our bent knee. It's called a staff pose. Finish in a regular staff pose. Stretch the spine. Deep breath and release. Arms stretch out. We're going into just a forward fold. This is a Western stretch. It's for your hamstrings. You'll feel that in the back of your legs. From your calves, behind the knees, into your hamstrings, back of your thighs. Relax. Put the hands on the ground. Duck the head and roll it up. Arms out to the side. Lift it up. Stretch as you're reaching forward. Feel that good stretch. Flat back. Don't round out your back. Now relax. Duck the head and pull it up. Woo, fantastic. Let's rotate onto the side, facing sideways, lengthways of the mat. We're just going to roll down or use your hands and gently lower to the ground. Next we're going to do is a little bit of stretching for the back and the hamstrings, the back of the legs. So one knee to the chest. Make sure you're breathing. If this is comfortable, go ahead and straighten out the bottom leg. Just reach that heel away from the body toward the end of the mat. Keep breathing. Great. Now, let's bring that knee into the chest and lower the leg you were just working. Just some nice, easy stretches, gentle stretches, before we get into some of the bigger stretches. Again, you can straighten out your bottom leg, reach that heel away from the body, flex your foot, pull your bent knee into your chest, breathe, and try to relax into the stretch. Great. Bring both knees into your chest and either roll up or you put your elbows on the ground and push yourself up and return to a seated position. Excellent. This time we're going to use our strap. Make sure you have a little loop for your feet, and let's roll back down. Start with the bent knee position again. Flatten out your back a little bit, go into that pelvic tilt. And I want you to take the band and put it around the foot. You can tighten it up a little bit or just place it where it's comfortable, right around the arch of the foot. Your leg is straight up. You should feel a little stretch in the back of the leg. If you don't feel much of a stretch, pull that leg towards your body until you feel a very mild stretch. It's more important to have a straight leg here than to have it closer to the body. If you can go right here, that's fine. Push that heel away from the body. If that's as far as you can go, great. If you can go all the way up, fantastic. Keep breathing. For a little bit more of a stretch, straighten out your bent leg. That definitely intensifies the stretch. Pull it towards your body and hold again. All right, while we're here, let's go ahead and do another stretch. Stretch your the same side arm as the leg that's elevated. Place it out to the side. Keep that shoulder on the ground as you drop the hip across the body, and you're holding on and supporting that leg with your hand with the strap. I like to bend my elbow and keep it on the ground. Our shoulders are flat on the ground. We're not lifting the upper body, but the hip comes off the floor slightly. Breathing. Inhale. On this exhale, pull that leg back up. There you go. Transfer to the opposite hand and just let it go out to the side. This is another stretch for your inner thigh. And just relax into that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring that leg up toward the sky. Turn your hands like this and pull that bent knee in toward your armpit. I like this because you really feel that in the middle of your hamstring. A great stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Back up to the top, and let's just do a test. See if you can pull the leg a little bit further towards your body. And release. Great. Let's switch sides. So, other leg goes into the band.
And we are just going to pull that knee into the body. We're going to keep this leg bent, straighten out that leg, and just hold right here. You might feel that one leg is more flexible than the other. That's normal. Don't worry about that. Just work to wherever you feel a mild stretch. Again, keep that leg straight. Pull toward the body as you need more stretch. When you're ready to straighten out that bent leg, go ahead and do that. Keep that foot flexed. Push that heel away from the body. Keep breathing. Feeling the stretch behind the knee and into the hamstring. Relax your shoulders. All right, same side arm is reaching out to the side. Help keep you anchored. Keep both shoulders on the ground as you bring the leg across the body. The hip is raising off the floor, but the shoulders are flat. My elbow is bent. I'm holding up the leg with my strap. And try to relax that leg. Let it just hang there. It's supported. It can relax into the stretch. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, lift that leg up. Transfer to the opposite hand. And just open up to the other side, working the inner thigh, stretching, supported stretch so we can relax into the stretch. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, bring that leg up. Turn the hands in and bend that knee. Pull that bent knee in towards your armpit. Feel that good hamstring stretch. Press it back up. And let's test it out again. Can we go further? Yes, we can. Just relax into the stretch. Breathe. And release. Excellent. Next, we're going to do some bridges. Place your hands down by your side, bent knees. And we're going to do a pelvic tilt. And then we're going to keep going as we press up, trying to make a straight line from our knees to our shoulders. And roll back down. Let's do that again. Pelvic tilt, roll the hips up, lifting all the way up. Weight is on your heels and your shoulders. If you would like, bring your hands together, tuck your shoulder blades under, interlock your fingers, open up the chest, press your hips up, look at the ceiling, look at the sky, breathe. Exhale as we lower down. Release the hands. Great. Bring your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Great. Lower the feet to the ground. Keep your feet together, arms out to the side for stability. Let's have the knees stay together and roll to the right. Keep your shoulders flat. Now, if you would like, look toward the left hand. That just elongates the stretch of the spine. Breathe in. As we exhale, lift the knees. The bottom knee pushes on that top knee, and that will help you lift it up. We're going to roll to the other side. And we're going to look to the opposite arm, down the opposite arm. Look at the hand. Breathe in and out. Bottom knee pushes the top knee up. And we're back to our starting position. Let's put our feet wider at the edge of the mat on either side. Little pelvic tilt and put the arms back out to the side. And we're just going to let both knees go to the side. You're going to feel it a little bit more on that top quadricep and into the hips. Front of the hips. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite side. Feel the stretch. As we exhale, let's do that again. Exhale. Exhale back to the neutral position. Feet together. Bring one knee up. Bring the other knee up. Hug your knees and rock side to side. Great. From this position, shift over to the edge of your mat, roll onto your side, and we're going to do a quad stretch. You can put your head support your head like this. I like to have my head kind of in line with my body, so I just support it on one arm. You could always add a little pillow if you want, or you could go like this and have it just whatever's comfortable, okay? So what I'm going to do is, my knees are bent, I'm going to reach up for my foot, and I'm going to pull the foot back, and I'm trying to make a straight line between my ears, shoulders, knee, and bottom ankle. You're feeling a good stretch in the front of that thigh. Now, if you're having trouble with that, reaching the foot, that's where a strap can come in. You can put the strap around the ankle, and you can pull it back. And let's release, bring it in, and let's pull it back one more time. Feel that stretch. And release. Let's swing to the other side so we don't forget to do the other side. Or you could just roll over. Support the head, knees are bent, ears, shoulders, hip, ankles. Pick up the top foot and pull that knee back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring it in. Pull it back for a second stretch. And release. Good job. I want you to roll over onto your belly. And I just want you to interlace your fingers and just place your forehead flat on your fingers and relax your shoulders. Some people are just not comfortable in this position. I want you to get comfortable just being on your belly. You have to have, that opens up your hip flexors if you're tight there. It also opens up your shoulder blades and your chest. Let's do a couple deep breaths. Now that's a stretch I like. We are lifting up a little bit. We're bending our elbows. Elbows are under our shoulders. We're gazing just forward. Just a little lift of the chest. Don't go too far. You might feel a little tightness in your low back. You also will feel a little stretch in your hip flexors. It's a good hip opener. If you want, you can press up a little bit more. Still breathing. As you lower down to your elbows, you should feel a lot less tightness in your low back and the front of your hips. Good. Let's lower down, hands by your chest, and let's push up, bent knees, into what we call a tabletop position. My back is flat. My shoulders are over my hands. My hips are over my knees. From here, we're going to do a cat, where we are going to just press up through the shoulders, rounding the back, tucking our hips under, and pulling the head down and chin into your chest. And then we're going to relax. We're going to go the opposite direction, sag the belly, lift the head, push up the bottom. And now let's repeat. So let's do an inhale and exhale into the cat. And relax. Inhale to the cat. We want to exhale into the cat. Inhale into the cow.
One more time. Exhale into the cat.
And inhale
into the cow. Let's come to a neutral position, flat back. Now we're going to do a stretch for our shoulder. So I'm going to go toward the camera. So I'm going to lift my left arm out to the side. And then I'm going to, it's called threading the needle. We're just going to stick our hand through the opening of the body, drop our shoulder onto the ground, stretch the top arm overhead, and feel a good stretch. Bring that top arm in and come back to tabletop. Shoulders over hands, other arm. Right arm out, thread the needle and stretch. You should feel that across your back. Bring that top arm in and come back to tabletop position. Excellent. Let's relax and just roll down, sit back on our heels, okay? Shake it out. Next, we're going to go into a child pose. We're going to reach out, staying on our, weight is on our heels. We're stretching the shoulders again and just breathing. And pull up. Awesome. This time we're going to do a child pose, but we're going to rotate to each side to get a little further stretch in the shoulders and then also down the spine. Same thing, reach out, stretch those hands, walk them out. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, your upper back, maybe a little bit in the underarm, maybe down the side. Walk your fingers to the left, shift your weight to the right heel, and relax into the stretch. Walk your fingers to the other side. Reach your hands to the right, sit on the left heel, just shifting your weight, and breathe. And come back to the center. And come back up. Shoulders roll back and down in a neutral position. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to go back to that table position and we're going to go into our pigeon. So tabletop. Extend your left leg and bring that left leg in and sink down. Your knee is toward the left hand. Your heel is at an angle. Just get comfortable. Try to not sit to your left. Try to square off your hips, and then just lower into the stretch. This is a great stretch for your left glute and your right hip flexors. It's an option to lower down to your elbows if you wish, or keep walking it out. Keep breathing. Slide your hands back in, push yourself up. And let's bring that leg back to tabletop position. Okay, how'd that feel? Let's try the other leg. Right leg extended back. Bring it in toward the right hand. And angle that heel. Just kind of make adjustments as needed. Lift the chest. Make sure your weight is on more on the front leg, a little bit on the back, equally distributed, and you're not leaning side to side. Again, equally distributed from side to side, just sinking straight down. Lower if you wish. Focus on your breathing. Every time you exhale, focus on relaxing into the stretch. This is a very challenging stretch. If you have low back issues, sciatic issues, hip issues, this is a great stretch. Just take it very gently. Reach it forward if you want. Slide those hands up and lift up. Awesome. Now, I like to bring that leg around. We're going to do what's called a Z-sit. So I've got my left foot in front, and I'm just going to put my right knee to my left heel. So it makes a Z. So I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to hold on to my right shin. My left arm is reaching out to the side, and we're just going to reach over a good side stretch. Inhale and exhale. Over, inhale and exhale. Let's switch sides. Right leg in front, left knee, bent knee to right heel. Grabbing onto my left shin, reach my right arm out and take it over. Inhale and exhale. Stretch further on the exhale. Inhale and exhale. And bring it back over. Excellent. All right, let's go into a straddle position. We're going to stretch our inner thighs a little bit more. We're going to sit tall, elongate the spine. I want you to flex your feet right here. Stretch out those arms. Push the heels away from the body. Reach the arms out, and fingers are reaching away from the body. The head is lifting up toward the sky. You're not sagging in the spine. Feel that good stretch. This is actually hard to hold. You're engaging your core. You're using your stabilizer muscles. And release. Good. Let's point those toes. Arms in front. Lower and walk it forward. Just whatever feels comfortable. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your back straight. We're not rounded. We don't want that hump back. We want that straight, elongated spine. And as you're able, inch those fingers forward. Now try not to flex your quadriceps. Relax. Sink into the stretch. Relax your toes. One more time. Exhale. Duck the head and pull up. We're going to rotate toward the left, and we're going to just lean forward. Good. Relax your quadriceps. Don't tighten up. You'll feel it. You'll feel your legs tightening up. Resist that. Let them relax. If you want, flex your feet and lower even further. This is a great stretch, not only for the hamstrings, but you also feel it in your low back. And press back up. Rotate to the right. Walk it forward. Facing that leg, so it's more of a leg stretch and low back stretch than a side stretch. Sinking into the stretch. Relax those legs. I was tensing my quads. Relax the quads. Listen to the body. And come back up. There we go. Now, we're going to just do one final stretch in this pose. So you can point your toes, just relax or flex. It doesn't matter, just relax them. So we're going to start with our arms out. We're going to take the left arm down, And we're going to bring the right arm up and we're just going to stretch it over. This is a good stretch if you have any low back pain or just tightness that's on one side of the back. You might have a little imbalance. So just stretch it. It's more of a stretch up and then just slightly over. And release. Let's do the other side. Even if you don't have a tightness on one side and you only have it on the other, always do both sides. Don't neglect. We want to always stretch both sides. Always room for improvement. Breathing. And relax. Roll those shoulders back. And let's just bring those legs in front of us. And then let's come to a cross-legged, very gentle cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you. If you want to go into the cobbler position, that's fine. If you just want to sit with your legs straight and lean back, that's fine too. So we're just going to do a little bit of relaxation, breathing, a little bit of just meditative breaths and thoughts, and finish out. Let's put our palms up so that we're open in our mind and body. Our chest is open, our shoulders are not pulling back, but in a good posture. Open chest position, shoulders back, shoulder blades down, neck elongated, head stretching toward the ceiling or the sky. Your sit bones are engaged on the ground, they're grounded. You're not leaning on one side more than the other. We're breathing. Focus on your breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through your mouth. With each exhale, your body's relaxing further. Your shoulders are dropping. Your legs are relaxing. You're sinking into those sit bones. Your face is relaxing. Your belly is going in and out with your breath. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, the belly relaxes out. Let's do that 5 more times as we count down. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day.